For more than 70 years, one golden voice ruled the Australian airwaves. A voice that could make you laugh, think, and sometimes even cry. Today, that voice has gone silent forever. Legendary broadcaster John Laws, one of the most iconic figures in Australian radio history, has passed away at the age of 90. John Laws wasn't just a radio host. He was the voice of a nation. Known for his deep, warm tone and fearless honesty, Laws shaped the way generations of Australians connected with talk radio. According to the Daily Telegraph, John had been in palliative care and died peacefully on Sunday morning. He leaves behind a legacy that few in broadcasting will ever come close to matching. Laws' incredible career began in the 1950s. He joined station 2UE in 1957, the start of a journey that would change Australian radio forever. Over the next 50 years, he became one of the most recognizable and respected voices on air. John worked across both 2UE and 2 gigabytes, switching between the two in what was often described as a radio rivalry for the ages. In fact, his first move to 2 gigabytes came after a highly publicized bidding war, proof of just how valuable and influential he had become. When he returned to 2UE in 1988, the station was struggling, sitting all the way down at number 8 in the ratings. But with John Laws behind the mic, that changed fast. Within months, 2UE rose to number 1. His charm, his confidence, and his connection with listeners brought the station back to life. Through the years, John became known not only for his commanding presence, but also for his ability to speak from the heart. He didn't hold back his opinions. He said what he thought and didn't care who disagreed, but at the same time, he showed great compassion for people in pain, for those struggling, and for the stories that mattered most. That's what made him different. That's what made him loved. In his long and remarkable career, John Laws spoke to millions. From prime ministers to everyday Australians, he treated everyone with the same straightforward honesty. He had an incredible gift to make people feel heard. Fellow broadcaster Kyle Sandilands was one of the first to pay tribute to him, saying, "John Laws was one of the true originals. You could never mistake him for anyone else. He said what he thought, didn't care who he offended, but could also show deep compassion when required. I'm devastated to have lost a mentor and a mate. Radio won't be the same without him." For those who grew up listening to John Laws, mornings won't sound the same again. He was a storyteller, a provocateur, a friend to his listeners, and sometimes their greatest challenger. His voice carried power, but also kindness. His presence could fill a room or a country. Even after he stepped away from the microphone last year, his influence remained everywhere, in the voices of those he inspired, and in the way Australians think about radio today. John once said that radio is the most personal form of communication, that it's not just about talking to people, but with them. And that's exactly what he did every single day for more than 70 years. Now, as we say goodbye, we remember the laughter, the debates, the warmth, and above all, that golden voice that defined an era. Rest in peace, John Laws. Your voice may be silent, but your legacy will echo forever through the airwaves of Australia.